Hey guys, what is up? It is Sabrina here and welcome back to my channel. A little more sweetener is needed. My favorite sweetener ever is this Chobani brand. And let me show you guys, because Costco recently, they have a big version of the Chobani creamer for literally the same price. The one from Costco is 52 fluid ounces and the one from Target is 24. Literally more than double for the same price. Wait, did I even add it? I didn't. I was literally just talking about it and I didn't actually add it in there. Welcome back to another vlog. Today we're just going to be going throughout my day as a mom. I am a 22-year-old stay-at-home mom with 2 kids, a toddler and a baby, and I just create content for stay-at-home moms. One thing I did want to change in some of the approach to my videos is I want to just include more encouraging content for moms, because I think that's really important that what we watch on YouTube is productive and feeding our souls as well as sometimes entertaining. I want to add more encouraging things and topics in my vlog, so stay tuned for that. I just got back from New York 2 days ago and my skin is struggling. I'm still a little bit sick. The house is not quite in order. I just kind of need to reset and recuperate, kind of prepare for the week ahead. We have a wedding this weekend. That's going to be a very busy one for us because both my husband and I are in it. Right now I just made breakfast and I eat the same thing for breakfast every single day, except today I added some sausages instead of bacon. We got our latte going. Now I'm just going to feed the kids. My son just woke up. He kind of drank his bottle. He's such a distracted eater when I give the bottle to him. So I have to make sure that I actually feed him so he gets enough milk. 2 things are actually happening this morning. His physical therapist is going to come at around like 9:45, and then the bug guy is going to come between 9 and 10 a.m. We live in the South and it's no joke. Like, you really need to keep on top of that. He doesn't even need physical therapy anymore. He did when he was really little, but she just keeps wanting to come back. I think she just likes him as her like favorite client or something. I don't know, but she just comes and helps him work with his motor skills, fine and gross motor skills. Just coming from New York and not being on my phone for 4 days because we were literally just on the go, being around so many people, cultures, being so inspired by everything. I came home with just a strong desire to be way more intentional about my time and the way that my kids see me, because I think for us, we do not give our kids any screen time and do not plan to give them any screen time throughout their childhood. I mean, if we do, it's going to be very, very, very limited. But then here we are as parents on our phones, and the thing I realize is that our kids don't understand what we're doing on our phone, whether that's work, whether that's communicating with friends. All our kids see is that we are on our phones, and this image of their parents on their phone is going to be ingrained in their mind. The digital age just keeps advancing. It keeps getting more and more addicting. I think just like making the intentional decision that I am not going to be on my phone when my kids are around. I'm going to put that thing away. When they're napping, I can maybe go on my phone. Yeah, but you have to eat your eggs. Of course, there are exceptions for things that are important, like if I need to look up a tracking number or deal with an issue. But what I'm saying is that like just scrolling on our phones and just endlessly watching content, also it really stunts our creativity. So I just want to be really intentional that like if I want to be a creative person and create and teach my kids to create, I have to stay off of social media so I can let my brain think, be bored, be creative. Thinking a lot about that lately, and I wanted to encourage you guys, like even watching anybody's channel, like be so intentional with when you watch and how much you watch, what it's doing, what effect it's having for you. Is this actually content that is helping me in my life? And that's why I thought, I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna keep filming these vlogs that I personally like to watch, like I love watching stay-at-home mom vlogs every now and then, I want to make sure who I'm watching is actually feeding my soul in some way as well. And so I just really was convicted to include encouraging, maybe even convicting things and messages. As soon as we're done with our breakfast, I'm going to clean up the kitchen a little bit, and then we're going to probably go read our Bible. Physical therapy just ended for my son, and I started washing his bottles there, so they are going. What I want to do this morning is go on a small walk. I don't want to put them in the stroller. I kind of just want to let my toddler walk. I'm going to put him in the carrier. He's a little bit fussy and it's almost time for his morning nap, so just to get some fresh air in him so he'll sleep longer, I'm going to take him for a walk. Let's go ahead and get him in here. This is so awkward. awkward. So I was going to put him in the back carrier. I have a B Estate back carrier that I highly recommend. I love that one. But because he is so clingy this morning, I'm just gonna put him in the Mom Cozy carrier that he like faces on my front. Let's just go for our little walk. Let's go. It's pretty nice weather. It's not too warm. I think we're literally just gonna walk up and down our lane. Nothing crazy. I just want to get some fresh air in both of the kids. So we just came back from our walk. Perfect timing because this is basically finished with its washing cycle and it's just now starting to steam. I'm just gonna turn it off and we're gonna take out the bottles. They might be really hot. Yeah, they're a little hot. I just wanted to mention a company called Sparrow and Thread. I'm not sponsored by them, but they did send me some earrings and I wanted to show you guys because they are so cute. Sparrow and Thread sent me these beige and gold crocheted cross earrings with stainless steel posts, which is really important for me because my ears are sensitive. Everything was packaged so beautifully. She sent me this little thank you card. These are the earrings on, and you guys, a little part of me was like, oh, what are these gonna look like? I am not used to wearing big earrings. I absolutely love them. I think they look so classy and perfect for my style. They are also incredibly lightweight. Like, I do not feel them. They are completely weightless because they are made with crochet and stainless steel. One of my pet peeves is having earrings that are heavy and pull down the earlobe, stretch the piercing. I hate that. I think it's so tacky and annoying. So the fact that these are super lightweight is a huge win in my book. Anyways, guys, go ahead and check out Sparrow and Thread if you guys are looking for a gift for someone or something for yourself. They have multiple designs. Back to our milk situation here. Be nice to him. Be careful, mama. All right, guys, so my kids are still playing nicely. It is 11:20 a.m. So before my son gets fussy and needs to be put down, I'm gonna start on dinner. I always mention this in my vlogs or videos. Starting on dinner mid-morning or whenever it's a convenient time earlier in the day is like my best hack as a mom to not be stressed out and frazzled around dinner time. Usually it's something very simple that I make earlier in the day, like a casserole, or I cook the chicken or the meat or something. Come dinner time, I toss it in the oven or just mix a few ingredients together. If I'm doing potatoes or carrots or whatever, I will peel and cut those in advance as well. I don't know what I'm making for dinner yet, but I had this ground beef in the fridge defrosted, so I'm just gonna throw this in here and at least cook it, and then we'll figure out what we want to make for dinner as time goes. So I just decided right now that I want to make chili. So I cooked this in a pan, but I should have honestly just cooked it in this pot. I'm just going to transfer this and I'm going to put it in the fridge. Tonight, when it comes time to making the chili, I'll throw in all of the beans and tomato sauce and everything like that. That's the easy part. At least now my beef is cooked, so that's just one less step I have to worry about then. Okay, come here, mommy will kiss it. Bless you. Oh, but now you hit your head. It is currently 2:30, so a lot of the day has passed. What I did during his nap is I took her outside and she played in the pool for a little bit, and then actually no, she played in there for like 40 minutes, so pretty good time. Then he woke up, we had lunch. I just ate some Thai leftovers from last night's dinner with my family. As you guys can see, it is kind of a mess in this living room. Playtime always ends up like this, and it's totally fine. My daughter just cleans it. Whenever we leave the house or before nap times, I have my daughter just put all the toys away, and it teaches her how to clean and just stay organized. I just got the news from online that Charlie Kirk was shot, and at this time, they have not announced if he is dead or not. Prayers need to go up for his family, and tonight is our church's prayers meeting, so I'm definitely gonna mention that. Very, very tragic. By the time this video comes out, you guys will probably already know the verdict of whether he lived or not. It just puts life into perspective. Time spent with her kids every single second of the day. Like, what are we doing with our time? You never know when it's your time to go and when God has decided for you to go. So where are you spending eternity? I turned his cube onto the side. He's actually really loving to play with it like that because he can just get to the beads easier that way, and he's been really liking it. For the rest of the day, I don't actually think we're going to leave the house today. I was going to go run some errands, going to take him to the park, but it is already almost time for her nap. She usually goes to bed anywhere from 2 to 3 p.m. Almost time for her nap, and he had a really long nap in the morning. He slept for like 2 hours, so I don't think that he's tired enough to want to go back down, and it's just going to be a little bit messed up if I leave the house now and she's tired and then I come back and he's, you know what I'm saying? So we're just going to stay home probably. Bye. Okay guys, it is literally 3 p.m. and I was about to put her down for a nap, but then I realized that she needs to be bathed. So instead of bathing her in the evenings, I like to actually bathe the kids in the middle of the day and right before their nap. I'm gonna see if this tires out my baby because again, he's not as tired as he normally is around this time because he had a long nap. Let's go show you guys how fatty his milk is. This is after just one bottle feeding and like so much fat has stuck to the sides of this. I think this is a great tip for those of you who have toddlers. Get them to put the toys away every time before you leave the house, before they go to bed. It just helps you kind of feel like your house is not always looking like a bomb just went off. Yeah, these pieces go right here. Put everything up, boy. I always try to put him down together. Usually do, but we'll see if he wants to go down right now. Yeah. Put in Mama's camera. Mama camera. Yep. I don't know if you've noticed, but I took off my black nails from earlier. I had those on my New York trip and they were kind of starting to pop off, so I just took them off. But yeah, honestly, long nails are not the most practical thing in the house, so I tried to only put them on for special events or trips, and I have a wedding coming up this weekend that I'll put more on. Let's go. Okay. Alright guys, so for the remainder of this video, I don't know what happened to my audio, but it was completely muted, so I'm just going to narrate what I did. First of all, I'm just going to wash these beans because I'm making my chili now. I'm assembling everything together, and I'm just throwing them all in this little what do you call this thing? Like a rinsing pot? I don't even remember. But I'm going to rinse them all out, and then I'm going to go and add the tomato sauces, add the chicken broth, the beans. Chili is just one of my favorite things to make because it is so simple and so filling. I'm going to add some maple syrup and all the spices. You guys, the spices is what makes this thing so good, so crazy. Next, I'm going to pick out an outfit for my daughter to wear to prayers meeting, and then I just went and picked out this outfit. I really like this top because it has just a really pretty elegant square neck and then this long skirt. And then we're going to bring the dinner to my husband where he is at work before church, and that is it. Thanks for watching.